Redbeard Podcast is brought to you by these cool dudes.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's Tony from the Redbeard Podcast. It is Friday, and I got my man with me. What's up?
What's up?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm chilling.
Yeah, man, chilling. It's
like
Friday.
A villain
chilling like a villain.
with no penicillin.
Yeah, man, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, especially if the villain's sick, you know, because then he's kind of fucked. So. Oh my God. Anyway, so it's Friday. Guys, welcome to the Redbeard Podcast. As always, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. We're there. So anyway, yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff going on this week. A lot of cool stuff. Dude, we got to talk about it because it was a pretty sick episode. The mid-season finale of The Walking Dead, dude. I know you watched it. What'd you think?
I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
No, it was great, man. It was great. It was everything it needed to be. I mean, Negan is a baller.
Negan is an asshole, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like that about him. You
right.
know, I knew that some shit was going to happen in this episode. I didn't know when, I didn't know how, but I knew the mid-season finale was going to go out in a pretty serious way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it didn't let down. You've read the graphic novel, so you know certain people that were going to die, but like you said, it was very different.
It was different for, what's his name there?
Spencer,
yeah. I hated Spencer in the book. I hate Spencer here. So they did their job well.
Yeah, you know, I knew Spencer was actually going to bite it, but I didn't know how he was going to go down. But I knew that it was going to be at the hands of Negan, because I was like, all right, dude, you're like bringing over like a bottle to talk to Negan. Like, you signed your own death warrant.
Yeah.
You know, like there was no way it was going to go good for him.
What was up with the taxi cab moment?
The taxi cab
or
moment.
taxi driver moment.
What do you mean?
The De Niro scene, like where he's standing in
the mirror. Yeah, where he's like, hi.
Hi. Hello.
It's so weird. I don't know. I think he's just
trying to... Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
There's nobody else here. You talking to me? No, I think he was just trying to, you know, come across as extremely neighborly and not have there be any sign of like the actual Spencer. Because I feel like the actual Spencer's kind of a dick. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I feel like Spencer's always trying to find an easy way out instead of actually just following the rules and doing what he should do. He tries to find like this other avenue to get around the system, you know? And,
right.
And I feel like if he just fell into play and did what he was supposed to and what everybody else knows works, he wouldn't run into these issues, but he kind of signed his own death warrant.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's got to know that Negan's not going to respect this dude going behind his own leader's back.
Right.
Like, he's obviously, you know, that type that's going to plot and scheme and try to take over, right? And it's just, yeah. Negan likes to break people.
Yeah.
And
Negan is a mindfuck the whole time.
Yeah, and if you're presenting yourself as somebody who's already broken, you're boring.
Well, yeah, the thing with him though is I feel like Spencer really, I didn't see it flip. It was going to flip that way. I think that he thought Negan was going to align with him, and Negan was going to be like, okay, yeah, maybe I should put you in charge, and blah, blah, blah. And like, that makes sense. I didn't know, you know, Rick was probably plotting to kill me. It's like, yeah, well, obviously, Spencer, he knows that Rick's plotting to kill him because he already, like, has had so much anger in his eyes and wants to knock you out, but he knows that it's probably not the best time for it.
But it's no fun.
Yeah.
It's no fun for Negan to have somebody who's not plotting to kill him.
Right.
Right? Like, he wants that opposition. He wants somebody that's going to challenge him.
Exactly.
So that he can show how badass he is to everybody else. And if he can't show how badass he is, then he doesn't deserve to be the leader.
Exactly.
And that's how Negan operates. That's how his brain works. He's like, hey, if I can't take Rick out, then fuck me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't deserve to be the leader. Let Rick lead everything, right? Like, that's just the way his brain works. But he knows that he's not going to lose. Like, he doesn't see any scenario where he'll lose.
Right.
but he wants that challenge.
And it's interesting because you look at The Walking Dead and where we are now, and there are a lot of different communities surrounding them. There's Hilltop, there's there's the Kingdom, and there's this other kind of community that's in the woods, which is all women. And I'm really psyched to see where this is going to go, because at the end of this episode, they all you see that Rick and his group are all back together again, and they've agreed that they're going to actually stand up and fight after Olivia got taken out, who they cared about. And Spencer, I think Spencer, they were kind of like give or take on that, but it was still a death that they had to kind of account for.
It's one less body that they have in the war.
Right, exactly. And also, I think I would have loved to see a conversation between Rick and Carl, because you could tell that Rick was furious when he found out what Carl did. You know what I mean? Because he was like, "Are you out of your mind?" You know what I mean? Like, you could have gotten yourself killed.
Right.
It could have cost somebody else their life.
No, but I think Carl understands now why Rick was the way he was. You know what I mean? I think Carl gets it.
Yeah.
Because he went and experienced it firsthand.
Right.
Like, even though he was there when it all happened and when it went down, like, Carl was following his father at the time.
Right.
And when his father gave up and, like, for lack of a better word, pussied out, like, Carl was like, fuck, you ain't my dad. You know what I mean? That's not how my dad would take care of this, right?
Yeah.
We win all the time. So, like, that's why he went and he got on that truck and he went out there and he was going to handle business, quote unquote. He gets out there, he shoots two of Negan's guys, but then totally just gets, like, that's it. It's over. Like, for all Carl knew, he was going to die. Like, that whole interaction with him and Negan, he was planning on getting smoked.
Yeah, which is why he kind of stood up to him. He's like, "Oh, if you would have killed me, whatever." He's like, "Or whatever." He's like, "I'm going to throw you out this window," or something like that. Like, I think he was just like, if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out hardcore.
Yeah.
But But
then when he got brought back to his house, now, like, he's obviously Negan's bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was
Pass me the rolls.
Yeah. What did he say to him? He was like, "Pass me the rolls." And he was like, "Please."
Yeah.
Like, like just being like a dick about it, trying to be like suburban, you know what I mean?
Right.
I really
I don't know where the hell your father is, but I'm not waiting anymore.
Against the grain. I really did like, I respect Negan to some degree. There's a part of me, obviously, that hates him because he's an asshole. But you got to understand kind of where he's coming from, and but he's trying to survive. He's trying to be a badass, so he's trying to have people bring stuff to him so he doesn't do the work, and his community can thrive. But I really like the end of this episode where it seems like the Kingdom and it seems like Hilltop, obviously, they're all going to band together after the mid-season finale and find a way to actually try to take Negan down. If that's actually going to be successful, I don't know. I don't know how this is actually going to go down, but from the vibe I get from you, and I don't want you to confirm or deny this, but the vibe I get from you is that Negan's not going anywhere. So I don't know if this, attempt is going to be successful at all. And,
you're in for a fucking treat, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Just know that the show just gets more awesome and awesome, and there's no way until he runs out of shit to do, until Kirkman and the crew run out of stories to tell.
Yeah.
This shit will be an ongoing series, and believe me, there's no end in sight right now. You still have at least, I want to say, from the books, you still have at least like 3 or 4 seasons of material.
Jesus.
Coming.
I don't understand like that. This show's going to be going into its 8th season. I think Seinfeld was the longest. Was that like 10 seasons?
Yeah.
Or something. It's one of the longer lasting series that's been on TV. So it's pretty crazy to know that it's got that much more material in front of it.
And as long as people are into it,
People are not, dude. The Walking Dead is huge right now. It's probably the biggest show on TV. It's the biggest thing that AMC has going for it. Like, I don't understand. Like, shows do not last this long usually. Breaking Bad ended after 5 seasons, and that's rated as probably one of the best shows on TV ever. And that was kind of getting to the point where people were wondering, are they going to stop it, or are they going to keep going and make it and destroy it like they did with Dexter? Or are they going to end it and end good? But The Walking Dead is not slowing down. It's a powerhouse.
Yeah, and I think the beauty of The Walking Dead is that the comic books are basically they're the testing grounds. You know what I mean? Like they get their story worked out. They know what they want. They introduce their characters. They find the ones that stick, and then they bring them into the show when it's time to bring them into the show. Mm-hmm. And we already know that they're successful. We already know that it's going to be a great story because the books have, it's like Game of Thrones. The only reason why right now nobody knows what's going to happen with Game of Thrones is because the book's not out yet.
Right.
The next book hasn't released yet. So, it's one of those things. Like, but as long as there's material ahead of it that's already awesome, shit, that show's going to be going on forever, man.
Yeah, I just hope that I really hope they don't screw it up. That's the biggest thing, is the show's so good that it's got to end strong too.
I'm telling you, they can't screw it up.
Yeah, and I'm sure and I know that you're right because you're reading this, and I know you know where it goes, and Kirkman already says that he knows what the ending is,
but he hasn't gotten to it yet.
I'm just wondering when that's going to be. Like, because I mean, the guy's already
think about it. The ending. So think about it. The show, he said it. He said as much. The show and the book. It's the story of Rick Grimes. You're not going to see the death of Rick Grimes until the end of the Walking Dead series. Okay? When Rick Grimes dies, it's over.
Right.
They're not going to continue on with Daryl taking over the group. It's not going to continue on with Michonne taking over the group. The story is about Rick Grimes. Mm-hmm. So Rick Grimes is there till the bitter end, and when the bitter end comes, you're going to know it because Rick's going to be dead.
Right. I mean, imagine if he just like wakes up in the hospital and everything's good.
Yeah. Now, the only thing that I think can change his mind is that you got Rick Grimes, it's his story, and maybe Carl takes over?
Maybe.
Because it's maybe the story of the Grimes family. Mm-hmm. But nobody else, anybody not named Grimes is not, the show's done.
Yeah.
And the book's done.
Well, I don't know. It's foreshadowing. Carl's been wearing that damn hat the entire, season. So, that's foreshadowing.
Like a coming of age type deal.
Yeah. He's turning into what his dad was as much close as he could be,
But let me tell you, man, the story, and you've seen it already, is about change and development. Like, each character is completely different from when you met them. And it's a lot like Breaking Bad. Like, that's why these shows are so successful. Breaking Bad was so successful because these characters changed from the beginning to the end. They, in the beginning, completely different from what they were when that show was over. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, they were night and day. There was no comparison. Like, Walter White was complete, like, chemistry professor nerd, like, very, like, polite and innocent and super good and kind and generous and whatever, right? At the end, Walter White was somebody you just didn't fuck with.
Yeah.
Right? And like, say my name. Right?
That's awesome.
Heisenberg, right? Like, he's Heisenberg at the end. He's not even Walter White anymore.
Right.
Right? So, I don't know. It's the same thing with Walking Dead, man. Like, Shane was completely different from when we met him by the time he died. Rick is not the Rick that, was riding in the car with Shane going to their latest, like, bust or whatever, mm-hmm. when they were trying to, like, catch those guys before he got, put into a coma, right? He's not the same person. Carl is not the same person. It's not the same wide-eyed kid that had such hope and was, like, running around and, like, I want to shoot a gun for the first time. Like, this kid is now a fucking cold-blooded killer, right? He'll do what he needs to do to keep his family alive, just like his father. He's growing up. Like, you're seeing this development, and that's why this show is going to carry on. And, like, you're going to see the same developments with Negan. He's not going to be the same guy that you're meeting, but he's gonna have the same qualities, but he's not going to be the same fucking guy later, right? As time goes on and things develop and people start to talk to each other and things are like, I'm not gonna get into it, but things get the way they get, and you're gonna see like differences in people, and like it's just gonna blow your fucking mind how different shit's gonna be 2 years from now, right?
All right, man. Well, don't say anything else because that's interesting. All right, well, then that's all I'm gonna. That's it for The Walking Dead. I don't even want to talk anymore because now I'm gonna ask too many questions. Anyway, Rogue One's coming out this week. Obviously tomorrow or whatever. Yesterday.
I can't wait.
Yeah. So, dude, honestly, Rogue One is going to be a success. So if you're going to see it tonight, if you're going to see it, if you already saw it, if you're going to be seeing it 2 days, whatever, next week. I'm sure that it won't be a letdown because they've done so much promotion for this, and it's friggin' Star Wars, so they can't not suck, I don't think. So
yeah, I've seen like the reviews, right? Like the micro reviews, and it's amazing. Like, this movie's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Like Scott Feinberg tweeted, "Rogue One equals excellent. People around me saying even better than The Force Awakens. Congrats." Right? Matthew Balani says takes a bit to get going, but Rogue One turns out to be a kick-ass action pick, and it nails the ending. Another one here says people worried about Rogue One not being a gritty war film need not worry. It's intense, relentless. You can practically taste the grit. I had high hopes and it exceeded them. I will say for now, is that I enjoyed Rogue One more than The Force Awakens for what it's worth. And the last one I'll read is this one here. It's slightly longer, and it's spoil. Actually, hold on. Sorry. Delete that shit. I expected it to be funny. I didn't expect to be choked up. Moments of true bravery and some speeches we need right now in Rogue One. So, I mean, this movie is going to be relevant to, societal like issues right now. So it's actually I'm souped, man. Like the range of emotion, the range of the critiques that I've seen so far have been, everybody's been saying that it's great, but everybody's got different reasons for loving it. So it's I can't wait, and I'm going to give my opinion when I see it.
Hell yeah, man. I'm obviously not going to be here. I'll be in Kansas, but
you're going to go see Office Christmas Party.
I don't know. I might. I don't know, but because my buddy's not a Star Wars fan, so I might go see it.
Make him a Star Wars fan. Take him to see it.
I'm not gonna fucking sit there and explain what the fuck's going on and why.
You don't have to.
Every
it's like
2 seconds.
Listen. This is before.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
this shit happens before the first.
Yeah,
Star
I know
Wars,
that.
So you
bro.
have to explain nothing.
Nah. He's gonna fucking be like, oh, so I don't want to do that shit. I want to just go there with somebody who gets it, and I don't have to talk shit. You talk about it after. That's it. Like, I don't want to have to answer any bullshit questions. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, I just want to go there and enjoy the movie and talk about it later.
But you understand that this movie is the one that answers the questions.
Yeah, but my point is that there are things that also happen before. There are prequels before this movie.
No, stop. There are no prequels.
All right, whatever.
Forget the prequels.
Anyway, but that being said, I don't know if I'm going to fucking see it. I'm probably not going to see it till next week. Anyway, so with that being said,
episodes 1 through 3 don't count.
I said parts earlier of them were good, but that's about it. And I am not a Star Wars huge fan, so whatever. If I like parts of episode 1, 2, and 3 and people want to murder me for it, then good. I don't give a shit. I thought some parts
are okay.
Yeah, everybody hates the fucking when Vader finds out that Padme's dead or whatever the fuck. No! Yeah, I fucking like that scene.
It's awful.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's awful. It's awful. Yeah, why? Why is it awful?
Because of the whole fucking like. No.
Yeah, well,
stupid.
Well,
but the real shit that I hated was just like pretty much all of episode 2, especially the scene where like him and Padme are like traipsing through like on picnics and shit, and he's fucking riding this fucking big thing, and like they're on it together and they're rolling around on the ground. Fuck all that.
Yeah, well,
it's a love story. No, it's not.
Well, listen, man, I if something strikes a chord with me, and the whole scene with him finding out that she's dead, and that pain hits him, whether you think it's fucking stupid or it was corny, it had an impact on me for a minute, and for that reason, it was good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying like that's what I'm saying. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, so for me, I wasn't like amped up about that. Like, I didn't even know I was just watching it as things progressed. And like,
I just feel like as a Sith, because he is a Sith at that point, he's completely eyes raged out with the friggin' yellow and red and all that. Like he is full of hate and anger. Like when you get hit with that, Padme is dead. The way that he shouted no, like how it came out, it was just like it was just, dude, like for him he should have just fucking just had this like hatred. You know what I mean? Like just like he should have just like started seething, and like it's like for me it's just a different reaction I was looking for. I don't think that the fact that he was bothered by it was weak. I just think that the actual
so you think it should have been more anger behind it?
It was more, yeah, it was more of a like, hey, like, my boy just blew up in his Cadillac. Right? Like, Johnny, don't touch that box. It was just so like, it was just not a Dark Lord of the Sith like response. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
They should have like, because Vader is a badass.
Yeah,
you
so
know what I mean?
Like, no, like, so,
no, I just want him to fucking
like,
see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wanted shit to just start flying around the fucking room and like banging into walls and shit. Like, give me some of that. Remember the
Force? Yeah.
Do you remember in The Force Awakens when Kylo Ren didn't get his way and he just starts fucking like hacking that shit with his fucking lightsaber? He's like, da, da, da. Right? That's what I wanted from Vader. I just wanted him to be like, fuck this shit.
I'm actually laughing because I'm thinking of SNL where he's like, I just found Kylo Ren's lightsaber. He's like, yeah, it's not fucking cool. And then it cuts to what's his face, he's like, I'm pretty sure that Matt's Kylo Ren. Anyway,
but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
that's the reaction that I wanted from Vader, just finding out that like the woman that he loves and the whole reason why he turned to the dark side is actually dead. Like that anger and that rage against the Emperor, like give the Emperor something to fucking worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that pussy ass fucking no.
Yeah.
Right? Like
oh God! All right, I think we get it. So,
all right.
I'm
sorry, I get passionate. No,
I know Star Wars is your shit.
Yes.
But I'm definitely excited about playing Super Mario Run, which actually already came out. So I mean, I had a chance to play it already, and it was pretty cool. The thing that I think is interesting about Super Mario Run is that Flappy Bird came out and basically ripped off Super Mario.
Well,
it really did though, which is why.
No, because like here's the thing: like it ripped off Super Mario imagery, but the gameplay was pretty friggin' unique. Like that gameplay had nothing to do with Mario.
Yeah, but
it's like he ripped off like the tubes
and a bunch of
and the actual like thing that was flying around was basically like one of the flying fish.
Yeah,
in the Mario levels and stuff, but. I mean,
but it was the same like side view world. You kind of walk through like that. But I think what happened was that game was so successful that Nintendo was like, let's make a game just like that and call it Super Mario Run. And like, dude, I think that was the catalyst for them creating that game. I don't
see that.
I don't think that it was ever in production until Flappy Bird came out, and then they realized how big of a hit it was. So Nintendo was like, "Let's make some fucking money off this shit if people really want to play that."
The only thing that I can see in that argument is that Nintendo saw how much money you could possibly make off of an iOS app. Right? Because the actual gameplay is completely different. I found that gameplay to be very, very similar to playing Mario on Nintendo, except for you lack the ability to like stop moving forward.
Right.
Right. So like you're basically like perpetually moving forward, but you have control over like him jumping and whatnot. But if you run into a pipe, the game's not over. You run into a pipe, you can still like jump over the pipe and whatnot and still do other things. But like in Flappy Bird, if you hit a pipe, you're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Like your goal is to avoid hitting any pipes, and that's it. So the dude that did it, like I don't even think Flappy Bird was supposed to be anything other than like a test for him. Like I think he was just figuring out how to program apps. Mm-hmm. And then that shit just blew up and he started making money. He actually shut that shit down when he started making like ridiculous amounts of money. He wasn't prepared for it. Yeah. So I think legally he started getting so much money that like, he didn't know like how to handle it. So he was just like, you know what? Stop, take it off the App Store. I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he did anything after that, but
I heard that like there was a lawsuit from Nintendo because of the pipes.
I didn't hear that, but
that's what I heard, but I don't know. I do not fact check me on that because I don't know. But
right.
That's what I had heard at one point when it first came out, that like there was some kind of lawsuit going on for stealing that. But yeah. So but I honestly think that Nintendo saw that as an opportunity, to kind of make Super Mario Run, and the game is going to be even bigger than it is now. I mean, it's got a huge release, and everybody has got notifications for it. So. I'm sure people are enjoying playing it, and I am honestly going to continue to play it. So it's an awesome game. Like I said, I had the opportunity to play it, and I got as far as I could go at that time, and it was awesome. So that's a big thing right now. So if you guys haven't heard of it, go to the App Store and download Super Mario Run. I think it's maybe like a $10 purchase for the game, and that's it. Other than that. I'm pretty excited because we just found out today that the Harley Quinn movie starring Margot Robbie is officially a go, and that is going to be called The Birds of Prey.
Before you get into it, real quick, I did a little bit. I didn't fact check you, by the way, but I just wanted to do that for the audience, just in case.
You totally did just fact check me, because that's what this is.
So I just wanted to do this for the audience because I know they're going to do it, right? So save yourself the time. Basically, there was a rumor prior to the actual announcement from the developer, Dong Nguyen. Mm-hmm. The rumor was that he was being sued by Nintendo, which is why he pulled the game from the App Store. But he made an announcement later that the rumor was ridiculous. It didn't happen. He wasn't being sued by Nintendo at all. But he basically just said that, y'all just played just too much of my game. You know what I'm saying? Like too many people fucking downloaded this shit. I wasn't prepared for the success. So it was generally just that. Like he just wasn't prepared. He was a student, and he was basically just trying to mess around and see what it would be like to develop an app for the App Store. And then all of a sudden it became like this mega hit.
Yeah.
So
all right, cool.
that was the story behind that. But anyway, yeah, Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, man. Yeah. So you know more about that than me. It's obviously all the chicks coming together. So
yeah, so look, I don't know, man. Like so Suicide Squad came out, and I guess everybody felt the same way I did, that Margot Robbie was probably the dopest thing in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, she was hot as hell. So as usual.
So I guess they were like, hey, why not have 4 or 5 of her on the screen at the same time? See how that works.
But there can't be, because. Let's talk about this. Who are the Birds of Prey?
All right, so you
Catwoman,
have
right?
So you have Harley Quinn, right?
Yeah.
To me, the most intriguing thing about Harley Quinn is that she's fucking batshit crazy. And dudes, I don't give a fuck. Look,
she's batshit crazy.
If you're see that you saw what I did there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, dudes, right?
You didn't plan that.
I did.
Oh, you did.
I certainly did.
All right, yeah.
Listen, all right.
So anyway, all right, go.
People know my fucking wit, bro. They know my wit. Listen.
Chill the fuck out. Take it down, son.
Call me son, motherfucker. Listen, Birds of Prey is anyway. Dudes like crazy, right?
Yeah.
In their girl, they at least like a little bit of crazy in their girl, right? And in this case, she gave us a lot of crazy, and it just made her very appealing to the male masses, right?
Yeah.
But you're gonna throw a couple of more girls in there that aren't so crazy, right? But anyway, it's Catwoman.
Who's saying?
She's kind of like a flex player in the Birds of Prey.
Right.
Your girl, Harley Quinn is not one of the Birds of Prey generally. Right. The Birds of Prey are Black Canary, Huntress, and damn, I'll tell you, I'm drawing a blank, but it could be Catwoman.
Okay, keep going.
But anyway.
Right. I got you. So keep
you
going.
You going to look it up?
That. Yeah, keep going on that.
Cool. So I just don't know who they're going to get to play alongside Margot Robbie. Yeah. To be like equally stunning. You know what I mean? Like, cause that is a lofty friggin' goal.
All right, so we got a lot. So there's this is what it says: the members of the Birds of Prey. Current, it says Barbara, but then it says Gordon.
Oh, Oracle. That's who the third one is. So that's Batgirl.
This is what I got: Barbara Gordon, Black Canary, Huntress.
Those are the three.
Yeah, but then it's listing all these other ones: Catwoman,
right?
Lady Blackhawk.
She's in and out. She's in and out.
Big Barda.
She's in and out.
Jade
and when
Canary.
I say in and out, guys, relax yourselves. I'm not talking like dirty or anything. I'm saying they're in and out of the group.
Big Barda, Jade, Canary, Gypsy, Hawk Girl, Judo Master, Manhunter.
Yeah. So
Misfit. Wait a minute. Misfit, Hawk, and I might be combining some of these names because this is horrible punctuation in this article. Misfit, Hawk, Dove, Starling, Katana, Poison Ivy, Strix, Condor.
Right, so like that list of people that you read, that's not the group. The group is generally a core group of three.
Yeah, okay, I figured.
And like they call these people in for like certain missions or whatever. Like if they require somebody's skill that they don't have, like they'll do little team ups and stuff like that. So they become like honorary members of the Birds of Prey. But the Birds of Prey are generally Batgirl, or Oracle, which is Barbara Gordon, Huntress, and Black Canary.
Right. So, who do you think? I know you said you couldn't picture anybody beside her, but who do you think could actually? I said Blake Lively, and you didn't like that.
I don't. I think she looks like a stoned fucking hooker. Like every time I see her, she just like fucking looks like a fucking raver that, just fucking had too much X.
Okay, well, you already got Scarlett Johansson, but she's already playing Black Widow.
Right.
So,
she's not going to do any
No,
DC
she wouldn't.
shit.
Yeah, because she's fucking awesome as Black Widow. But like, who else though? Like, there's got to be this hot chicks out there. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, like, if we're going solely on just being hot, that's one thing. But I'm saying, how many hot chicks are out there that are like really solid actresses? And I think one of them is going to be like the chick from Blind Spot, but she's also in Marvel movies. But she's not. I don't know that they're really planning on like a Lady Sith movie or anything like that. So maybe she
Who's
just
the chick from Underworld? What's her name?
Oh, she could do something. Yeah.
What's it? It's not.
I don't fucking know her name, man.
She was gonna come to Comic-Con, bro.
Yeah,
wasn't
I know.
she?
She didn't show up, so fuck her.
She did.
No, I'm only
Fuck
kidding.
her.
I'm only kidding. I can't remember her name though. Look it up. That's what the internet's for.
I know. That's what I'm doing. So, who else, man? Think about. Come on. There's got to be some.
I mean, like, look, man. Back in the day is one thing, right? Like, I can think about like plenty of chicks from back in the like Natasha Henstridge.
Oh yeah, all right.
Would have been fucking great.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
but she could still do.
She
some
can
shit.
still do it.
Yeah, Charlize Theron could fucking tear some shit up.
She's still looking great.
Kate Beckinsale, that's her name.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. So, and what about the other one though? Well, no, Amy Adams was already. Fuck Amy Adams. I'm sick of her.
Yeah, she's already fucking.
No, I wasn't. I was
Lois.
I wasn't even gonna. I said Amy Adams because I was thinking of the girl that was in She's John Krasinski's wife now. She's the redhead that was in the movie with Charlize Theron, The Huntsman. She was like the Ice Queen's sister. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
She's got red hair. God damn it. People know who I'm talking about. Anyway, she would be great. I suck with fucking names on this podcast. When we're not recording, I am like fucking awesome with names. And then as soon as the mic turns on, I turn into a fucking idiot. So I apologize, guys. But anyways, I'm always like, oh, what the fuck is it now? I'm retarded. Like, I just can't, I sound like a fucking idiot. But I honestly, when the mic is not in front of me, I am like on point with this shit. Anyway, but you guys have seen the commercial. You know who she is. But anyway, I don't know. I think there are people out there that I think could pull off these roles. We're just going on a blank because we're trying to think of like hot actresses that would be good.
No, but look, man, like Margot Robbie is like she's a legit solid actress. Marvel has cornered the market on picking like the hot actresses to like be in their movies. And
okay.
Gal Gadot is already fucking Wonder Woman.
Right. All right.
Now,
wait a minute. What about Olivia Munn? She could do something.
She's in the X-Men franchise.
As what?
She's Psylocke.
What, in the new one? What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's Psylocke in X-Men Apocalypse.
Oh, you know what? I never saw Apocalypse.
Oh, well, watch
right,
that
there
shit.
You go.
Yeah.
All right, what about Mila Kunis? She could do some shit.
Yeah, she could, but no.
Emma Stone would be awesome.
Emma Stone's not going to do it.
But she would be awesome. They say she wouldn't be.
Not in one of these roles.
See, I don't know.
Not in one of these roles. I couldn't see her playing like any one of these characters.
I don't know.
Because she's just too, like, Emma Stone is like the cutesy, like, just oddball. Like, she was great as Gwen Stacy because she fit as that character. But if she was playing a hero, I couldn't see it because she's too, like, yeah, she's too cutesy. Like, she's still hot. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, but what about, man, because, like, I'm old. I'm 43, so I'm thinking about all the old chicks.
You thinking about, no, forget it. I was going to, whatever. I couldn't even remember. I couldn't even remember her name.
You could never fucking get me on this podcast because you can't remember their names.
That's the problem. I was like,
Tony, that's the one I'm thinking of.
I can see her fucking face, dude. What the fuck? I would remember her name anywhere else.
You thinking B. Arthur?
No, B. Arthur, man. No, dude. Oh, god damn it. Just whatever. The joke's done. It's not even going to be funny if I fucking find out.
Sharon Stone.
No, it wasn't Sharon Stone. It was somebody older than that. And I'm not going to fucking tell you what she was in. I'm just going to throw the name out when I figure it out.
Yeah, good.
Anyway, good.
Yeah.
Who's fucking dick. All right. No, wait. You know what? Now, I was going to say Sophia Loren.
Oh.
Anyway, whatever. Fuck it. So
joke's over.
Yeah, as I said, it was going to suck. If I said it right on the cuff, it would have been awesome, but I fucking blew that shit. Anyway, yeah, anyway, I'm psyched anyway about next week, man. Assassin's Creed finally fucking comes out. I've been waiting like a year for that shit. So the 22nd it comes out. Michael Fassbender was on the Tonight Show yesterday. He was talking about it. It really actually seems like it could be a very good video game movie, and I feel like it's been a long time since there's actually been a successful video game movie. Doom with The Rock was horrible, and that was just one to name the many of the bad ones.
Carl Urban was really good in that.
Yeah. I honestly think the last successful video game movie was the original Mortal Kombat. Like, honestly, when that movie came out, it blew up in theaters. It was
good.
A huge success. They're actually.
I didn't like the second one.
Well, the second one was a piece of shit because the guy who played Johnny Cage in the first movie wasn't in it, and Johnny Cage died in the first 30 seconds of the second movie. Fucking stupid. It was Mortal Kombat Annihilation should have never been made. And
what about Pixels though? Pixels was good.
I never saw Pixels. It looked awful.
It was fucking good. It was good.
So, but anyway,
it's good.
So I think that that this does have a lot of potential though, because the quality of the movie, from what I've seen, looks good. Michael Fassbender's a good actor. You have Jeremy Irons in it, who's another good actor. The cast alone looks like it's pretty impressive. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing this movie do well, and I hope it does do well. And I know people like my parents that are not even don't even know anything about Assassin's Creed. That my mother is a huge Jeremy Irons fan from watching The Tudors and stuff like that, and she even said, "I can't wait to see this movie." She's like, "It looks awesome." I was like, "Mom, that's the game that I've been playing for years," and she's like, "Oh, that's the one." So just from the trailer alone, it has an interesting concept that I think will draw in people that are not Assassin's Creed fans. So I'm looking forward to seeing that movie.
What about Transformers?
Transformers, the trailer I thought was a little cheesy, but and it mainly because it has Mark Wahlberg in it.
Mark Wahlberg was in it for like 2 seconds though. You think that 2 seconds was enough to like make it shitty?
They found a Transformer. Yeah, yep, totally. I don't like him. I think he sucks. I just don't. He's the same shit in every movie. And I thought, in the last movie, it was just so fucking, hey, guys, I think I found a Transformer. Oh, let's say hi to your mother for me. Like, I don't like him. I don't understand why he's in a Transformers movie. Put him in another movie where he's a tough guy or something. It doesn't work. Shia LaBeouf was perfect for Transformers, and that's why I did enjoy the other Transformer movies, whether Transformer fans hated them. I mean, it's a whole story within
itself.
Whether
they were racist or not, I mean,
whatever.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's fine. I honestly, I thought some of them were stupid. I thought the concept in itself was good. I thought the voices of the Transformers were done well. I thought the action was good. I thought the special effects were on point. Storyline and overall plot, some of them were kind of dumb, but Shia LaBeouf worked as a main character. He really did. He nailed it. And I don't think that Mark Wahlberg is a good choice, and I don't understand who the fuck made that decision. I think they could have found somebody that was better fit than him. But they basically put him in a movie because he's, I would say A- actor, who's going to draw in crowds that people want to see him. And that's why they brought him in, not because they think he'd be good in a Transformers movie because he's Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, it's for the same reason that they put Megan Fox in the first two.
Megan Fox did her job.
Yeah, she looked hot and fucking bent over in front of Bumblebee.
Right. And I feel like they could have gotten somebody else besides Mark Wahlberg to do the job.
And fuck anybody who tries to say that Megan Fox has acting skills.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's just like, I'm your girlfriend.
Name one fucking movie that Megan Fox was in that she was like, she killed it. She was fucking Oscar worthy.
No, well, I mean, there are a lot of people that are good actors, but they're not necessarily Oscar worthy.
SAG worthy.
SAG. I don't know. I mean, what was that stupid movie she was in where it was like Jennifer's Body?
Fucking MTV popcorn fucking award worthy. Like,
dude, she was there to fucking look. She was there to fucking make a couple teenagers hard, and
that's what I'm saying. That's what she's Jennifer's Body. Come on, dude.
Yeah, the name alone. Yeah, exactly. That's why you're going to see it. And then you got the girl from Ted 2 with the fucking Gollum eyes. Who was it that shit? No, but I mean, like, yeah, she's good, but it was whatever. Anyway, so this is something we got to bring up because it happened recently and kind of bullshit and it sucks. But Alan Thicke died, the father in Growing Pains. He was 69 years old, man. Dude, he died. How fucked up is this? He died. So he tweeted something, right? His last tweet that he made on Twitter was on Tuesday night. Right, and the tweet was as follows, because I posted this on Redbeard Podcast, okay? And the tweet was this. It said, and I quote, "Season 2 Fuller House looking good. I even like the ones I'm not in. Hashtag Fuller House, at Full House Guy, at Bob Saget, at, Candace Beer, hashtag Netflix." So he literally, like, shout out, like, Bob Saget and, a bunch of other people. So, but this was on, December 13th at 5:18 p.m., and then around like 9 o'clock, we find out that Alan Thicke died. So like 4 hours later, this guy dies out of nowhere. And he had a heart attack while playing tennis with his 19-year-old son. And apparently, I guess he was getting out of breath during the tennis match, and then he was, rushed to the hospital because his son said he didn't look right, and he just died at the hospital. Like, I saw pictures of the guy. He looks to be in very good shape. He looks to be doing well for his age. I mean, he's obviously out there being active and playing tennis, and he just goes down. It's fucking crazy, to think that like the guy tweets something and 4 hours later he's just out for the count.
Yeah, and I was just saying like how great he looks for his age. I mean, 69, dude looked amazing. Like he looked like he kept himself in decent shape, and he was just like enjoying life. And to hear that he passed away, I was shocked. Yeah,
I mean, I really had no idea that. I would never expected him to go out because I thought, maybe it was like some kind of accident or something. But then when I found it was a heart attack, I was really confused. I'm wondering if there was any kind of like prior issue or, whatever. But if that was random, I
don't think so. Because if there was, I mean, he wouldn't be out there like playing hockey.
Well, it wasn't hockey it was hockey. It was hockey.
Yeah,
I said tennis. I'm sorry. Yeah,
well,
hockey.
No, because there was a report that he was playing tennis.
But
before the report came out that he was playing hockey, it was like this really weird random report. It was like he died playing tennis with his son, had a heart attack, and then like the next report that I read was that he was playing hockey.
All right, so it was hockey. Then.
It was hockey.
Or
tennis,
whatever, one of them. So it was some sport.
But he wouldn't be playing either one because they're both high impact. Like they're sports that are going to put some strain on your heart. So if he had a heart condition, doing that is almost like playing. It's like suicide.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It sucks that he died, man, because, I mean, who can forget Growing Pains and all the other work that he's done? I mean, Growing Pains is what he's most famous for. So
my guess is that there was probably a blood clot, like, somewhere that, like, got knocked loose, like, the minute he started, like, getting active and stuff like that, and then boom. Just got caught in the, what I mean? Like, that's all I can think of, because, like, if he wasn't having symptoms or conditions, like, before that, then... it's like it's got to be something because those are the ones where you have like sudden heart attack. Like this dude had a blood clot, like maybe in his calf or something like that. Started like moving around, like they just knocked it loose and boom.
Yeah, there was a really freaky story about a blood clot. There was a guy, one of my friends that I went to college with. He went to a show and saw this girl doing ballet, and she was on stage, and she literally went up, put her arms up, and she like gracefully went down and like laid on the stage, and people literally like stood up and started like clapping.
Yep.
And had no idea that like when she went up, blood clot hit her brain, down right on the ground. But the way that she fell on the stage was like so graceful that people thought it was part of the show. Had no idea that she just died right in front of them on stage.
Wow.
Like probably one of the freakiest things for you to be like, yeah, oh,
Woo!
She's dead. What? Like, you know what I mean? Like, unbelievable. So, it's nuts, that something like that can just happen out of nowhere and take you out.
Dude, real quick question. This is totally off topic. What kind of toilet paper is that?
The toilet paper that's on the roll in there?
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome, right?
It's amazing.
Yeah, so good.
Probably the best toilet paper I ever felt in my hands.
Dude, this is fucking awesome, and I'm glad this is going to be brought up on the podcast. So
listen, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry for everybody out there. Like, I mean, y'all weren't supposed to hear that I went to the bathroom while we were recording. I snuck out while he was talking about Alan Thicke. I came back. I acted like I heard everything. Sorry. Okay,
no, it's actually a really great segue because I prefer Alan Thicke toilet paper.
Alan Thicke toilet, you asshole! What the fuck kind of toilet paper?
No, that's
I want to buy some.
That's my joke for.
It was good.
I will actually use the Jim Kelly joke in a minute because it's fucked up, and I'm gonna do it anyway. So no, but basically, like I take care of my asshole. So I buy the it's fucking Charmin Ultra Soft. Toilet paper. That's basically what it is.
Charmin Ultra Soft.
Ultra
toilet
Soft.
paper.
It's got a fucking bear on it, dude. And he's he's just like got a smile on his face because his asshole is fucking perfect. And like, I honestly, it's like Becca likes to get like the fucking shit that falls apart. I was like, Becca, please do not get anything but this toilet paper. And it literally is Charmin Ultra Soft, the best toilet paper ever, man. It's cost you like an extra $3, worth every penny.
Yeah. No, like I just like, wow, I was blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it.
And sponsors, that's how we do it. So just let us know if you are looking for anybody to plug your shit, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm not talking about plug your shit from your asshole. I'm talking about just plug your product, okay?
Yeah. So, and it is super. It's Alan Thicke. It's good for your asshole. So that sounds weird. Anyway, but you guys, listen to the last joke. Anyway, well, Alan Thicke, because of the texture, and then thick because maybe he might. Anyway,
Alan Thicke because of the thickness, not the texture.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. So there's a bunch of different ways. We're not going to get into it. Anyway, right. So Jim Kelly, one of my good friends. Anytime somebody dies, he's the first person to make a fucking joke about it. So. Of course, I figured I would relay this to you guys, and it may be too soon or maybe perfect timing for you. But anyway, we were talking, and I said, hey, guys, Alan Thicke died. And his last tweet, like I said, was Season 2 Fuller House looking good. I even like those ones I'm not in. And Jim Kelly said, he says he likes the ones he's not in. Does that include if they make a Season 3? Leave it up to Jim to fucking come up with stupid shit. But anyway, seriously, on a serious note, Alan Thicke, man, rest in peace. Love your work, Growing Pains, and everything else that you've done. Gone too soon, man, and suddenly. So that sucks, man, especially this time of the year, around the holidays, man. I wish your family the best. I wish the family of Alan Thicke the best, in this tough time. And I hope that, the public respects their privacy. We did want to get into something a little bit more lighthearted, and it's the game that we played last time, which is called Would You Rather. So I know that you're pumped for this, man. Already get your phone up and ready to go. So I'll let you ask me the first 5 questions? First 5 questions, and then we'll get into it. And we might actually possibly get some awesome ad music in there at some point, which we'll be sure to keep in the
podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
right. Go for it.
Would you rather die trying to be a superhero or die trying to protect your BFF?
I don't die trying to protect my BFF.
I don't see the difference between those.
Well, because I feel like if you protect your BFF, you're kind of a superhero in a lot of people's eyes.
Exactly.
And if you're trying to be a superhero, what are you trying to do? Like you jump off a building trying to be Superman, but miserably fail and realize you can't fly, so you just look like an asshole.
Right. Yeah, so 66% of people chose die to protect your BFF.
Okay, cool.
All right. So next, would you rather die rich but not famous, or poor but famous and popular? Think about what we're doing right now. I'd rather just be poor and famous but popular, right? That's just... just listen to our shit. I don't care if I make any money off this shit as long as fucking mad people hear me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also I think if you're poor but famous, you're rich in friends.
Yeah, there you go. So that would be it, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm choosing.
You're probably
that.
gonna get shit for free anyway.
All right. So. That was your question, by the way. I totally fucking hijacked that.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna hijack some of yours.
All right. So
question number 3.
Only 33% chose that one.
Whatever. Well, cool. We're in the awesome category.
That's right.
All right, go.
Would you rather die by drowning or get burnt alive? That's a good one.
Oh man,
that's a good one.
I'm going to say drowning just because I feel like burning alive is too painful.
I think they're both fucking painful.
Yeah, but if I have to choose one, the drowning is because I feel like with drowning, there's a possibility that I could come back from that. I know they say die, but if you drown, there's a possibility that they can pull you out of the water and do the 1, 2, 3, and you can cough up the water. You can die for Have you ever seen the end? Have you ever seen The Abyss where they bring her back, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could die but then come back. If you get burnt alive, you're fucked. And if you come back, you're gonna be all fucked up.
What if there was no coming back?
Drowning, because it's less painful.
You think? Okay.
What do you mean?
Matt, 73% of people agree with you. I would probably rather get burnt alive.
Really?
Here's why. I'm thinking scientifically, right? If you get burnt alive, within the first 3 or 4 seconds of getting burned, your nerves are fucking burnt to a crisp, so you don't feel anything after that. You're just fucking like freaking out. Where if you die by drowning, your nerves aren't cut off. You just fucking like you're just being filled with water, and like you can't do shit, and you can't like. I'm sorry, I don't know. Like I think I'd be too cognizant of everything and feel the pain of my lungs like exploding from being filled with water as I'm drowning. Whereas if I was being burned alive, I'm cool within the first 3 to 4 seconds, and then I just fucking just lay down and say fuck it.
Well, all right, no, fuck that. Because you getting burned alive, dude. You ever burn your hand? Multiply that times 1,000.
No, that's different though, because you burn your hand, and that's only surface level.
What are you talking about? Your whole body surface level, dude. You're gonna be burned everywhere.
You're in a fire.
Yeah,
like a full-blown flame.
Yeah, that shit. You don't
look it up. Look it up online. I think within the first 3 or 4 seconds. If I'm wrong, maybe it's within 30 seconds. But when you're drowning, you're fucking drowning longer than 30 seconds. You're fucking down there struggling
I'm sure that the people who have burned alive have come back to tell you that that's true. I'm sure that the people that died from fire have.
I'm sure that people that have been in fire longer than 10 seconds can tell you that they didn't feel anything afterwards.
Yeah, but nah, the pain after. I'm just saying, dude. Well, the pain, you'd be dead. But like, I'm just saying.
Because there are people that have escaped flame, right? But they look like shit, but they've escaped it, right? I'm sorry if you've been burned. I apologize. Listen, but I'm saying,
Dwight.
I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying. But no,
they know they get surgery and all that shit to fucking fix it. But
all right, whatever. Drowning. That's it.
All right, you got it. 27% disagree with you, and I'm one of them. So, all right. Would you rather be the Flash or be Batman and Robin, or be Batman with Robin?
Oh shit. The Flash.
Yeah. Good job, because
Batman's depressed all the time.
62% of people would rather be the Flash, and I mean, let's face it, the Flash just has awesomer powers. I mean, Batman is rich and has gadgets, but I mean, the Flash can fucking run circles around anything. So,
yeah,
dude, in a heartbeat, yeah, I agree, 100%. We got 2 more. All
right, cool.
Would you rather get high every day, or have testicular cancer so that you can smoke medical weed? Wait, what the fuck kind of choice is that? All right, let's hear what you have to say. What would you rather do?
Well, I'm pretty sure that, like, I could get medical weed from mad people right now. It just became legal in Massachusetts, or is just about to.
Yeah, what would you rather do? Would you rather...
I don't want nut cancer so I can smoke weed. I would just get somebody to give me weed.
So listen,
like, what the
just
fuck?
Get high every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like think about that. Like if you're getting high every day, why would I want testicular cancer so that I can get high every day? Fuck that. Yeah, 81% have chosen 19%. Think about the fact that 19% of the people that play this game would rather have testicular cancer so that they can get and smoke medical weed.
The people that answered that already have testicular cancer,
or they're fucking high. They're
high. Or they're high when they
They're like, oh fuck yeah, I'd rather have that.
Okay, go. Oh shit.
All right, last one. Would you rather? Would you rather abandon if aliens from outer space are in your neighborhood, or stay if aliens from outer space are in your neighborhood? Depends on the alien.
Yeah, like if he's cool and he's like, hey man, like what do you recommend on Netflix? I'm gonna be like, come over and I'll show you some cool shit.
And you'd stay, right?
Yeah, like I'd stay. But if he's like trying to like fuck up shit and he's got like, then I'm out, man.
What if it's just let's just figure it's ambiguous. You have no fucking idea like what they want, right?
Yeah.
So, what would you do? Would you stay or would you abandon?
I'd probably stay.
All right.
I think.
Because you're curious.
I'm curious.
Like you're an aliens person. Like you want to know what's up with the aliens.
I want to know what's up, which will probably get me killed, but I want to know. But who knows? They might be like E.T.
60% of the people that play this game agree with you. Look at that. No ads. No ads.
No ads. Yeah, and we're going to get one in a second because. Yep. All right, here we go. These are your questions. So.
What should be like? Would you fuck a mule, like, or some stupid shit? Anyway, good.
All right, here we go.
You had good ones, man.
Would you rather punch Mike Tyson in the face or punch John Cena in the face?
Oh wow.
I think it's obvious, man.
I'd rather punch John Cena in the face.
Why, dude?
Huh?
Why would you want to do
Mike
that?
Mike Tyson will fuck me up. He will.
This isn't about a rebuttal. It's just asking you which one would you want to punch in the face. I would say Mike Tyson.
Oh, like if there's nobody punching back, I'd punch Mike Tyson in the face.
You have to go solely based on the question.
All right. Well,
Mike Tyson.
I'm thinking about the repercussions. I don't want Mike Tyson like biting my fucking face off.
Listen,
which he would do. John Cena would probably body slam me, kick me a little bit, whatever. But Mike Tyson would legit try to cannibalize me.
Yeah,
so.
but John Cena is younger. He probably would fuck this just.
No, he wouldn't fuck the shit out of me.
Well, he'd fuck you up, right? But then you got Mike Tyson. You punch him in the face. Man, come on, man. So I don't know. I mean, he probably still could kick your ass, but
all right.
I think Mike Tyson. To say you
no rebuttal, Mike Tyson.
All right, to say that you punch Mike Tyson is pretty cool. Anyway, all right. So let's see. It didn't even give me the fucking thing on that, but whatever. All right, here we go. I don't know. That's stupid. Okay, so would you rather have sex with a freshman in high school or have sex with a freshman in college?
I'd rather have sex with a freshman in college. Like, I mean, what the fuck is that? What kind of question is that? Yeah.
All right, ready. Let's see what.
I guess it depends on how old you are when you're reading it.
So now, all right. So let's see. A lot of people say college.
All right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's when a lot of people had sex. Well, the most sex. Anyway, would you rather go to heaven or go to your dreams?
Wow.
But you probably like because you don't know what's in heaven. You know what's in your dreams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I probably would say go to my dreams because I think I'll have more fun.
Did you ever have like fucked up dreams though?
Yeah, but still, like I mean, like there's still like all right. I think when I go to heaven, I need to like if I die and go to heaven, I need to be like old and like ready for that shit. Yeah. I need to be ready to just fucking chill and have a picnic. Whatever with
have a picnic.
Yeah, because I feel
that's like first priority.
No, to me, that's all heaven is. It's like you wake up, you go out to the fucking lawn or whatever it is, like giant lawn, and you roll out your blanket and you just have a picnic with fucking everybody in the neighborhood.
That's gonna get old for eternity. Like
that's eternity right there, man. Like what do you think it is? Like fucking ping pong every day? Like
that's cool.
Yeah,
no, but not every day.
Cool.
I don't need to be like Forrest Gump good, with enough time. Like I don't know. I feel like you could just do anything you want. You know what I mean? And like a picnic every day seems like a schedule. You know what I'm saying?
But it's like different food every day.
It's like
you never have the same meal twice.
Yeah, you wake up and have fucking French toast every day. Don't get fat. All right, here we go. All right. Next, how many friends who? What? This grammar doesn't make any sense.
Just skip it.
How? All right. Oh, perfect. And we already know the answer. This doesn't count. We're going to do another one. Star Wars prequels or Star Wars originals?
Star Wars originals.
All right, cool. Well, that doesn't even count. That's obvious.
People knew it.
All right. Always smell farts or never smell?
Wow. Never smell.
Never smell. Yeah.
I mean, because there'd never be a reprieve from fucking smelling farts, and I'd be done with it. I hate the hallway at work.
Yeah, but what about? But not having a sense of smell, I feel like also affects your sense of taste. So
whatever, that's fine because now at that point I'm just eating for the texture. Whatever.
All right, all right. And one more question.
That steak is a good texture.
You don't find steaks like that.
You don't find steaks like that often, Chief.
All right, here we go.
Tell you.
Fall in a pit of porcupines or get stung by 100 bees.
Oh, fall in a pit of porcupines.
Oh yeah, dude, you're afraid of bees.
Fuck yeah.
That's right. You're afraid of bees.
Yes. I am afraid
Why
of bees.
Why are you afraid of bees,
because I'm just afraid of bees. They fucking gross and they sting. Fuck them.
So is your least favorite Transformer Bumblebee?
No, I just like whatever. I understand like why he's named Bumblebee because he's yellow. Fuck him, but he's not like you don't look at him and say, "Oh, he looks like a bee."
Yo, did you have a bad experience with a bee? Like what happened? Like why do you have a fear?
I got stung by a bee when I was a kid.
And that's it. That's it, bro.
That's it.
But so let me ask you this: when a bee comes next to you, what happens? Do you
I fucking bolt
like a little girl?
No, it's really cool because like I actually look a bee will come by and I'll just like I legit it's the funniest shit because like if you know me and you see it, you'll see it. But if you don't know me, you'll never fucking pick up on it. Like, I'll legit just switch places, like wherever the fuck I'm at. I'll just get up quietly and move to a different area, and the fucking bee's gone, and I'm chilling. Like, and nobody sees it. Like, I don't get up and freak out and go, "Oh, it's a bee." No, like I'm just like get up, move, boom, sit down. Oh yeah, no, I was just sick of standing over there. That's all. You know, like that's.
I can't wait to see this. Dude, I'm just going to fucking keep a bag of bees in the summer and open up a bag of bees.
In the summertime, just watch what the fuck happens. Like, it's the funniest shit. Like nobody else sees it because, they don't know.
You know what's funny? I think that's happened at tailgating once when you just walked away.
Yeah.
And I, shoooed the bee away. I was like, where the fuck is he going? He's like, yeah, I got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I was like,
oh, man.
Just not feeling like standing there anymore. That's all.
That's funny. All right, man. Well, I was
bored.
That was our second round of would you rather. So
I think our whole podcast should be that shit.
Oh, that's funny, man. We'll have to do one straight hour on that.
Yeah, I have fun with this, man. This is awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
We also should find another game so that people don't get bored with this one. But whatever.
No,
I don't think anybody could get bored with this. It's too fucking funny.
No, because they're thinking of their answers too.
Yeah.
I like it. So, well, anyways, guys, that's going to do it for us this week on Redbeard Podcast. Please be sure to join us next week. Like I said, Assassin's Creed is coming out. I'll be sure to kind of give you guys my review on that because it's going to kick ass. Other than that,
How
man.
about a little bit of commitment, Tony?
What?
Are you going to do it or are you going to kind of do it?
No, I'm definitely. What do you mean? Am I going to kind of?
I'm going to kind of give you my review. Like, are you going to do it or are you going to not do it?
I'm kind of means I'm fucking giving you my review.
All right, there you go, B.
So-
Just put your fucking foot down and be like, hey, I'm going to give you my review.
I'm not.
Right?
Well, I'm not.
You're going to take it.
I'm not a gangster.
You got to take that review.
Yeah, I'm going to give you my review, man. So suck it. No, I'm just
you're going to take that review, and when you hear it, based on what I say, you're going to take my fucking recommendation. You hear me?
See, that's violent. I'm going to give you
No,
my
it's
review.
not. I didn't threaten anybody. I just said it forcefully.
You're going to take it.
Yeah.
No, anyways, listen.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's it for this week. So we'll catch you guys next Friday. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your crazy Christmas shopping, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, have a holly jolly Christmas, everybody.
And a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year.
Even though we got 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. It's you'll hear from us before then.
Definitely. All right, take it easy, guys. See you next week.
Peace.
Later.